G'day guys, Josh from In Your Yard Homestead. Well, this video is the start of a couple of videos on building a bigger guinea pig cage, and I've had some challenges. As you can see, the plant behind me, and you can probably hear the wind. It has been windy nearly every single day here, so trying to film has been absolutely crazy. So I've done my best to put up I'll get together some videos for you guys, but I haven't been able to show every single detail, unfortunately. But let's get into what I've got for you so far. So here I've got some recycled paneling from some construction fencing that they use around construction sites, and I'm just measuring it up to cut to size for the walls for the cage. Now the bit that you can see down the bottom there is which is going to be the floor. That's an old gate from a deer farm that I've cut in half. So here I'm just making sure I cut it right and just lining it up and sort of thinking about how I'm going to attach it. And I'm getting the next piece for the side of the cage there. And still thinking about how I'm going to attach it all. There's a little trick I've learnt to hold everything together if you're on your own, is use the cable ties or zip ties. Yeah, I've found that the cable ties are a really handy thing to hold everything together. It just really makes things a lot easier than things falling over all the time when you're on your own, and you can just cut them off later. Okay. Oh, that's two on that side. I'll go and put some on the other side. And again, just adding a couple more cable ties just to support it all together so I can start wiring it up. Well, let's try again. So here I'm just making sure the frame's all together so I can start twitching it up with wire. Now for some wire. Cut those off. Now this is just a low tensile wire or twitching wire. Very useful for twitching stuff together or weaving other mesh and wire together also, which is why I'll be using it. Now I'm just unraveling it up and measuring a workable sort of length that I can use to start weaving the wire through.
That's it.
And the wind just gets stronger and stronger. And this is where I actually got fed up with it, and I gave up for the day of even working on the guinea pig cage, let alone filming. Okay, so I've taken a few photos, and you can see coming up here that I've done a bit more work. I've put the roof on, and the walls are all on now and attached to the bottom floor. And I've started with the timber back to put the tin on for their shelter. And here I'm bending up some wire to make some Cobb & Co twitches to hold the wood together, as I've got no nails suitable for this job, which I'll explain a little bit further down in the video on how to make them. And here comes the site supervisor to make sure I'm doing a good job.
Hello, Mocha.
You're inspecting the work, are you? Is it working? Okay, how'd you get? Good girl. The Cobb & Co hitch. Firstly, need some wire, and you loop it in half like this, and you thread it through or wrap it around whatever you want to tie up. So this one is going through 2 holes in the wood. Okay. Okay, so that's through. So then you just need something. You can either use the handle of your wire cutters or pliers, but in this sense I need to have it a bit smaller loop, so I'm using a large nail, screwdriver or anything like that. It will work well as well. You put it through the loop and go over the wire. You're going to hold your wire straight, and then you just keep twisting around the wire until it's tight, and that way it's one of the best twitches for wire you can do. And then you just cut off the excess. You can tie up pretty much anything you want with this twitch, and then I just usually just tap it down gently so it's out of the way, nice and flush. And that is a Cobb & Co hitch. So that is nice and solid, and that's not coming apart in any hurry. So if you don't have, I don't have any nails that are suitable for this job, so I've just made do with using the Cobb & Co hitch and hitched up all the timber together. So that is nice and solid. That's just like it would be nailed together. Well, that's the end of part 1. All right, guys, so I'll see you in the next part. Get going, get growing, and God bless you guys.